for most business owners that I know, most business owners can't really just switch it off. Even when you are away from your business, you are still thinking. You find something, you jot it down. We can try this. You are probably going to still be writing on LinkedIn maybe once in a while, even after you have the baby.
Agreed.
So, which I still think is still contributing to the business, even though you may not be the one doing the operations. So, I think for me, for somebody who has run the business the way you've run it, it's bound to succeed, because you are doing a very, very important job of helping business owners, especially people who are just starting up, find money. Find money. You are helping people who are established business owners find more money. I don't know how that can feel. I don't know. Sincerely, thinking of the question to pick that can help a listener right now, somebody who is watching on YouTube right now, or listening on any of our podcasts right now, to help them move from 0 to 1. If they have an idea, they've done the first thing, they are talking to prospective users of the idea. They've built MVP, but they are running out of cash. What are the first 2-3 things you are going to ask them to do?
Well, the first thing would be join Money Insights. Pay £20, commit to that, and in return for that, you'll get help to understand what networks are around you that can help you get access to money that you weren't aware of. So this is the hubs here, it's the growth programs, it's the accelerator programs, investor programs. I would also say the educational side of Money Insights, so all about the understanding money, that will be monumental for you as a founder, because like you say, they might be at MVP stage, they might be at traction stage, but there's 100 other stages that they're not aware of. And we share stories from other founders, what they've done. We share insights around things to prepare for, experts that you may need for your next MVP or the next phase of it. So it's really it's being part of that world that helps you stay ahead of things that you just wouldn't have thought of yourself. So I would definitely say that by joining Money Insights, it's simply your way as a founder of taking control from a very cost-effective perspective, and it's opening doors that you just wouldn't have thought to open yourself, or you wouldn't have even known the door existed. So I think that that's really the best piece of advice, without trying to pitch myself. It really is. If I was a founder, I would want to join something like Money Insights to go, right, well, I don't have all the answers around money, and I need to grow my business, and in order to do that, I need money. So I want to be part of that world.
Awesome. So Karen, I run a very, very large operation. I'm not a one-man band. How can I benefit from what you are building?
Okay. Have you ever heard of the phrase, you don't know what you don't know?
Yeah.
So in my 10 years plus working with startups and SMEs and corporates, one of the things I've found is it's amazing how many business owners have run a company for years, decades, but they're winging it. And there's 100 topics that they're still not experts in, particularly when it comes to money. And I often find that in family-run businesses where perhaps something's been passed down, and they're going with the model, if it's not broke, don't fix it, but the world changes, technology changes, visions change. And what I would say is that, again, okay, a more established business will have a finance team, for example, but again, I would bet my bottom dollar that finance team is run off its feet. So they are probably super, super busy running the business, and again, missing financial blind spots, missing money that is sitting right there that they've just not peeked at or not looked at. And they've probably not looked at it because they've just never thought of it before. Like I said, if it's not broke, don't fix it. They've been working the same way for a decade and it's worked. But actually now they're starting to realise that they're moving into a different audience, or they're moving internationally, or they're bringing on a bigger team. So the whole you don't know what you don't know thing will be valid for every company size. And the larger you become, the more complex your financial needs become as well. And that's where Money Insights would open up doors to talking about these finance topics, and then saying, listen, as you grow, you're probably going to need to speak to XYZ experts. Might not be right now, but the doors are there ready for you, and the matches are waiting when you are.
Awesome. That's pretty neat. What advice do you have for any business owner who is thinking about making money, saving money, growing money, understanding money?
So every business owner out there, what advice do I have for them all? Get to know your target audience as deeply as possible. Really get to know who you're selling to, and don't make assumptions on their behalf. Ask them awkward questions, as in, why are you not buying this? Or why are you not engaging with this? Because you want to understand how to speak on their level, and you want to understand how to make your prospect more attractive to them. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm reaching out to my members. I'm really asking them, how can we build Mimi with the beta list? I'm saying, look, I want your feedback. Here's how we think it's going to go, but the more testers that can come on this beta list, the better. And the first beta list will be all around grant matching. So phase 1 is, can Mimi find you the perfect grant? So the kind of beta testers we want there are companies in the innovation space, disruption space, R&D space, and we want to say to them, when it comes to this topic, what would make your life easier? If we're using Mimi in tech, how can she help you better find these grants? And that might be something a lot of business owners shy away from, but we want to pretty much get in bed with our target audience, and that's what I would advise any business owner to do.
Impressive. Karen, what does the next 4 months looks like for you?
Well, the next 4 months is preparation time before mini Cella makes his way to the world. Cella is my husband's surname, not the baby name. So really what we're looking to do is secure funding so that we can strengthen the team that we have, so that when I am off on maternity, that team can continue running the business. We are pitching at the semi-finals of Scottish Edge at the end of October. So again, by the time this comes to air, we may be through to the finals, who knows, or we may not be, but we're giving that a good bash. And the big thing right now is the phase 1 of Mimi. So she's being launched early next month, and we are looking to generate as many money matches in the grant space as possible between now and January. The intention is that we get 250 beta testers, we match 50 of them to grant writers, and we help between 10 to 15 of them secure a grant. That would be ideal. That would be a fantastic result, and that would generate the company, well, it would generate millions for the members and thousands in fees for the partners, and it would generate Money Insights, the revenue we need to sustain being off on maternity. So that's the waving the magic wand. What we're working on the next 4 months, of course, we're looking to up the member users, the member volume. We're looking to reach out to more accountants and encourage them to take a look at our growth partnership packages. But really it's about the next 4 months is getting Mimi out there, excitement about her build, securing as much funding as we can, and really just crossing our legs, toes, arms, everything, and praying to the gods that they're on our side.